Hi Olinda, this is Brian from Leadhounds, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can start doing to bring in more patients through your website. So you might be wondering, why is this guy just showing me this stuff for free? Can't I just do it myself and take advantage of the extra business? And the answer is yeah, you definitely can do that. But what I've found in my business is that most business owners don't have the time to worry about working on their website all the time and showing up on Google searches. So if you do have the time, that's great. You should use what you learn in this video. But if you don't have time and you think you could use a little help with this, then just give me a call or shoot me an email when you're done watching the video and we can talk about the next steps. Okay, so I mentioned 3 strategies, but before we get into that, what are we actually talking about here? What is the goal of those strategies? And that is going to focus on what's called buyer intent keywords. So that is a word or a phrase that someone is going to search when they want to pay for your services. So in the case of Olinda Beauty, since you're a medical spa, that might be something like Botox Las Vegas. I see you're doing a Botox special right now. So I went ahead and searched for Botox Las Vegas on Google, and we can see what comes up. So right here at the top, we see these are called the organic listings, and these are the websites that show up on Google when you search for stuff like this. But what I'm seeing here is that we don't see Olinda Beauty coming up, right? So we search Botox Las Vegas and we don't see your website, right? We can scroll down a little more and we're about 20 links in and we haven't seen your website. So what that means is that when people search for Botox Las Vegas, they're not going to find you. They're going to find your competitors right here. You see like Chic La Vie, right? And Las Vegas Plastic Surgery. So you don't want that, right? You want them coming to your website. So then you might wonder, well, I get most of my patients from referrals, from social media or something. How many people actually search this on Google? Like, do I even care? Well, we can actually look at that. So this is a website I use called Ahrefs that tells me how many times people search for keywords. So right here we see that one that I showed you, Botox Las Vegas. We see that that gets 1,000 searches every single month on Google. And if you look down through this list, we have hundreds more for all these similar keywords, right? But if you're not showing up for when people search this stuff, then nobody is going to be clicking on your website. So let's take a look and see what keywords you do show up for. So here's your website on Ahrefs, right? olindabeauty.com. And we see that you don't show up for any keywords. So you only show up for one, sorry. And let's look what that is. It's beauty medical, right? So we don't know if that's people, looking for Botox or what. And you're in the 38th position, right? So you're probably on the 4th page of Google. And nobody's really scrolling that far to find a business they want to go to. So let's look at one of your competitors. So this is Chic La Vie, one of those ones we saw on the first page there, and we'll look at their keywords. So right here you can see what we're looking for, right? There's that keyword Botox Las Vegas, and they're in the 4th spot, right? That means they're on the first page of Google. It's one of the first websites that someone's going to see when they search for Botox Las Vegas. And that goes for all these other keywords too, right? Like Med Spa Las Vegas. And you can see how many people search for this every single month, right? You have dermaplaning, cool sculpting, microneedling. They show up on the first page for all of this stuff. So how can you compete with them, right? How can you get on that first page? And that's going to come back to those three strategies that I talked about. And the first of those is going to be the content on your website, right? So here's your website, olindabeauty.com, and we can see the website looks good, right? It's easy to use, and there's not a lot of content though, right? We don't see many words. And what Google actually wants to see is about 1,000 to 2,000 words of content on the web pages that they're going to rank on Google. So let's look at your competitor, Chic La Vie. So this is their Botox page, and as we scroll down, we can see that they have a ton of words here, right? They're really explaining what Botox does, how it can help, just all the benefits and the side effects, right? So this is what Google wants. They want these long articles so that people can understand what they're gonna buy. So if you just add about 2,000 words that actually uses those keywords we talked about, then you'll be able to start beating out Chic La Vie. Okay, so the next strategy I want to talk about is called backlinks, right? So a backlink is when another website posts a link that goes to your website. And what that does is it tells Google that you are a trustworthy business, because when they see other companies talking about you, posting those links to your website, it gives them more trust, and they're going to reward you for that by moving you up higher in their rankings. So we see here that you don't have any backlinks, right? And if we look at your competitor, Chic La Vie, we can see they have 751 backlinks, right? So there is another big reason why they're winning in terms of the Google searches. So what can we do about this? Well, all you have to do is go in and look at their backlinks, right? We can see them all right here, and we can go through each one of these and get you a link from that site. And what that's going to do is it's going to copy the strategy that Chic La Vie is using to have so much success. And we don't want to stop there though. We want to go ahead and add an extra 100 backlinks so that we're just blowing them out of the water, not just matching them. Okay, so that's backlinks. One more thing I want to mention is called the map pack. And that's this part of Google searches where you see this little map and then these three featured businesses, right? So what we want to do is get you to be featured in these three businesses, so that you'll get those extra clicks when people search for these keywords, right? A lot of them are gonna click on these. So that's what we want to do. We want to get you in these top three so you can take advantage of that extra website traffic. Okay, Olinda, those are the three things I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was valuable to you. If it was, just give me a call or shoot me an email using this information, and we can talk about how I can help. All right, thanks. Bye.